Hello sweet friends, welcome back to another video. My name is Tawanda and this is Tawanda's Blessed Life, and on my channel I do decorating on a budget, DIYs, and hauls with a sprinkle of migraine enlightenment. And so today I will be giving my eclectic living room a refresh. So I went ahead and shopped my home, and so I've been kind of like just pulling some different items from other areas of my house. So I have them on my coffee table here. I also gave my coffee table a refresh, so we did give it a fresh coat of paint, and so I'll show you that here shortly. And then I'm going to go ahead and just show you all what we have going on here. Yesterday I went ahead and I removed all of my Easter items. Everything is in the storage containers, which are over here. So my house is quite a bit of a mess. Once my husband gets up and moving, we will go ahead and get those out of the living room and place those back into our storage unit. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you all what I have going on. The only items that were purchased was we have an area rug, but that was in a haul that I did back in like, I believe it was like the end of December or the beginning of January. So it's kind of just been sitting waiting to be placed down. And so we're going to do that. And then I also purchased some trunks that we're going to be using to stockpile some food items in. And so I am actually going to place those trunks, because they're decorative, I'm going to place those in our living room as decor. And then I also took one of the lamps out of our bedroom. I'm going to see how that lamp looks with the decor. So we already have the brown lamp, so I brought out one of the ones that we have in our room. This was a thrifted item that we've had for years now. I believe I paid like $5.99 for the lamps at the Goodwill. So I'm going to see how that is going to look. So I'm going to change up a couple little things, but not a lot. And then I went ahead and pulled out some curtains out of our closet that we've already used before. So I'm going to see if those will look nicer with what we have going on, or if I'm going to leave the ones that we already have up. These curtains that we have up are like my favorite curtains. So we'll see about that. Let me just go ahead and get started. I am going to go ahead and do all of the decorating. Then my husband will come out and he will help me switch out the rug. And then I'll come back and let you all see that. So let's get started. I hope you all enjoyed today's video, and I hope you all have a blessed day. So here is what everything is looking like. Like I said, I went ahead and removed all my Easter items. I did go ahead and clean everything, wipe my walls down. These are going to be the 3 trunks that I purchased. These all came from Marshall's. So I'll be using those. And the fireplace, I went ahead and just removed the rabbits that I had in there, and then just all that stuff. I left the candles in there like that, so I figured I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm going to add some decor up here. Not a lot. It's just going to be minimum decor, because around this time is when I don't like to use a lot of decor. And so I also have this table here. If you saw, this was a trash to treasure that my neighbor had put out, so I went ahead and picked it up. So I'm going to be utilizing this in my decor. And then here is the area rug. This is the lamp that I was talking about that I took out of our bedroom. So I'm going to see if this is going to work with what we have going on. And then here are just some of the items that I'm going to be using. So nothing too, not a lot of decor. So yeah. And then that's the curtains. I'm going to try that out, see what it looks like. And then, like I said, I went ahead and those are the trunks and everything. So I mopped the floor, so I moved everything onto the area rug. So let's go ahead and get started.
You gotta focus on yourself, on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah. You gotta work, never tell, keep your head down, find what you love and excel, yeah. Push and pull and repel any hate, go create what you want, feel compelled, yeah. And once you finally get a taste of the race, you'll never look back once you felt that.